Hello everyone, my name is Klein and welcome back to another video. This is a type of video that I have not done in a very long time. It's a review video, it's a haul video. I have not done a video like a Hot Topic haul, GameStop haul, just haul in general. Full haul playlist, right up here. I don't even know if I pointed to the right corner. It showed up in one of them. Anyway, this is the type of video I have not done in a very long time due to COPPA. I have not reviewed anything that is toys in a very long time, but I scored a lot today. It's a flea market haul. And if you don't know what a flea market is, it is basically just a big thrift store. It's a big... When you think of a thrift store, you normally think of, like, old stuff that's there. The thrift... Flea markets have stuff old and new, and a lot of the stuff that I have that I really like, or a lot of the stuff that, is rare, old, cool. A lot of my favorite stuff that I own, actually, has come from flea markets. When I record up here, all the Spider-Man stuff on this wall is from a flea market. I have a lot of Furbies over here. I can grab one, and I can show you one. Mint condition, in the box, special edition Furby. I have 4 of these, and they're all from flea markets. So, a flea market doesn't sound nice. It sounds like an icky, disgusting place that homeless people would hang out at. That's what a flea market sounds like. But no, it's actually a place where you can find some really cool old and new stuff. And I scored a lot today. I'll go over the stuff that not a lot of people are going to care about or care about as much as all the later stuff. We'll be working our way up and then save the best for last. However, the first thing, no one's going to care about clothing, but I did get this anyway, so I might as well show it. It's just an AC/DC shirt. It's flick the switch, it's now, and I don't know, it's a cool shirt. And it's kind of big on me, but I'll probably just wear it, like, around the house anyway, but it is cool, and it's older. 2 other things that people probably aren't going to care about as much are Beanie Babies. A lot of people didn't know that I actually have a lot of Beanie Babies. And when I say a lot... Can I get the box of them? Yeah, up here. When I say I have a lot, I legitimately mean that I have a big box full of Beanie Babies. There's a whole thing of this in here, and a lot of people don't know that this is actually a thing that I've collected for a very long time. And I used to have the collection, it used to be up over there when I used to record, but then I switched that out for pop figures, and all these went in a bin, and they sit up there on my top bunk. However, we've added 2 more to that. I'll go over this entire collection of Beanie Babies one day if people want. Tell me in the comments if you do. If not, then I might still do it one day if I have absolutely no content to upload. But the 2 we got are, it's a nice little squid. Fabulous squid. We love the squid. He's red. They both still have the, well, no, this one still has the tag on it. It has a tag protector too. But this one does not. This one still has the thing for the tag, but it doesn't. This is a hammerhead shark, but it's a rainbow on the bottom. It's psychedelic on the bottom of it, which is just cool. So yeah, these 2 aren't things that people are gonna go crazy over. These aren't epic, but I do like them. They were both $5. And I don't mean these were $10. I mean it was 2 for $5. I got both these for $5. It was, excuse me, it was pretty nice. That's another thing about flea markets. A lot of the stuff here, you'd be surprised for how cheap that I got it for. And I will say how much everything was. And now next, we'll move on to the pop figures. There's 4 in total. And then after we review those 4, we'll save the best for last. So if any of you have been on the channel for maybe a month or so, then you... Sorry, my neighbor walked by. My neighbor never comes out of his house until I'm recording, and I have my window up for better lighting, and then he comes out. But anyone who's been watching this channel for a month or maybe even a week, again, sorry, this video is probably going to be interrupted, me having to pause the video, because my neighbor walks by. But... oh yeah, if any of you, there's children screaming outside. If any of you have watched the channel for at least a little bit, I keep getting sidetracked by people outside my window. But if I don't have the blinds up, and I have the blinds down, my curtains are orange. So I'll end up looking like Donald Trump if I don't have the window up. However, you probably know that in Overwatch, that I've started recently recording on the channel. I did play a little bit before I started recording, but that wasn't on PC. But my main has been, for a very long, not for an extremely long time, but for a while, Widowmaker. And the funny thing is, I have a pop figure of Reaper, I have a pop figure of Roadhog, I have 2 of Arisa and 2 of Reinhardt, and I even have a tiny little cute but deadly figure of Arisa, but I didn't have any figure of Widowmaker, despite Widowmaker being my main. Before today, I didn't have any merchandise of Widowmaker, which is crazy. But today, that void is finally filled because I now have both of the pop figures of Widowmaker. The first one that we'll just show is the original, normal, classic skin, default, epic, still, Widowmaker. It's really just Widowmaker. I can take her out of the box, but the next one is basically the same thing, and it doesn't even have a box. It's kind of unfortunate that it didn't have a box, but I'm still happy to have it. But this one, yeah, it's just Widowmaker. I finally have the Widowmaker Pop Figure. I'm probably going to display it out of the box with the other one anyway, just because this one is out of the box, and most of the non-exclusive Pop Figures I will display outside of the box. But yes, I finally have this Widowmaker Pop Figure. The box has a few scratches on it. You can't really tell on camera. If I move it a little closer, maybe you can see it. It does have a few scratches, but the pop figure itself looks pretty nice on the inside, which is, in my opinion, what matters more. Now, this next one is the first ever skin I actually had for Widowmaker, and despite me having 3 legendary skins for Widowmaker now, I still like to use this one often. This is the winter skin for Widowmaker, and this was a skin that I used for a very long time before I actually got legendary skins for Widowmaker. Someone just walked in the door. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, this one's really just a repaint, a recolor of this one, which is why I didn't bother taking this one out of the box for a review, because we can really just review this one, because it's the same figure, just different colors. I have always liked the winter skin. I like it better than some of the actual legendary skins, which is crazy. This Widowmaker has a stand, this one unfortunately doesn't, but she does seem to stand relatively okay on her own. I don't know, she was standing on her own in the store, so she definitely can stand on her own. But it's a matter of getting the balance exact. See, if you can only see her in the corner over there, but neither okay, she fell. I'll lean her up against something. I'll lean her up against something so that she doesn't, fall. But this Widowmaker has a stand, this one does not. But she was standing completely fine in the store, so maybe this desk is also, this stand here is also slanted, so it's hard to make things stand on this anyway, especially when they have tiny feet. She's got a rifle, she has her ponytail, her headset is just, it's just Widowmaker. And it's very nice, and it's a cool pop figure. Now, let's move on to the other pop figures, the other 2 that I got, which are both actually convention exclusives, Comic-Con exclusives, which makes them both really cool. I don't know which one to go over first. I'll go over this one. This one is from the San Diego Comic-Con from 2019. This one is just the San Diego Comic-Con, the toucan one. And one of the main reasons I got that, a toucan is already my favorite animal. People might not know this, but it's like toucans, ostriches, and flamingos are the main 3, but if I had to pick one, it'd be a toucan. So I already like toucans. 2, it's a convention exclusive, and having Comic-Con exclusives is a cool thing to own anyway. But also, there is a local, like, thrift store, antique store, it's a lot store, near my house, that has this exact pop figure for $35, and I almost got it, but I'm so glad I waited, because the flea market had this one for only $12. This was $12 compared to $35. I didn't tell you these ones. This one was 10. This one was 10, and I know the guy who runs the store. He's the guy who actually sold me most of the Furbies. I didn't get a Furby today because he didn't have any left. I didn't know that many people liked Furbies. He had a lot of them, and then I went and they were gone, so I guess people like them. But this one was 10 because it's in the box, and this one was 5 because it's out. I think that's fair. This one's half the price because it didn't have a box. I think that's fair enough. But this one was 35 at this local store over here. But going to a flea market, I found this one for 12, which tells you how good the prices at some of these stores can be. As the videos got, and you can probably tell the sun started to go down. As you started the video to the end of the video, like, skip to it, and you'll probably be able to see the difference between the lighting. But yeah, this is one that I have wanted for a while. I haven't gone to this Comic-Con haven't gone to really any Comic-Con outside of Colorado. But yeah, this was the San Diego one. So obviously I wasn't here. I haven't gone to any Comic-Con outside of Colorado. But yes, that is the Toucan Comic-Con exclusive pop figure. It's very nice. It also did come in a pop protector. I don't know if you could tell if that was obvious. But yes, this one did come already in a pop protector, so that it will forever be protected. Now, the next one is really cool, actually. And the reason why I got this one, not only because it looks amazing, and it is really cool. And I'm going to drink some water because I have a frog in my throat. Hang on. Thank you for waiting on me. This one is titled Corrupted Venom. Now the thing is, this isn't actually Corrupted Venom. I have this comic book. I own it. And this was one of the first comic books I read, which is why this is cool to me. But this is not Corrupted Venom. This is Carnage. This is, Carnage before Carnage actually takes form. This is like the raw symbiote kind of form of, Carnage. That's as far as I know anyway. I could be entirely wrong, but that's as far as I know. This one's an LA Comic-Con exclusive. I do have another one from LA Comic-Con. It's the flocked, Snowball pop figure from Rick and Morty. But this one is really cool because it is one of the first, Spider-Man Carnage comic books that I, did own. And also it just looks really cool anyway. I just really like the way it overall looks. And it also, in case it wasn't obvious, it's kind of bent, it's kind of, but this one also did come in a prop protector so that it will never get damaged. It probably still could very possibly get damaged through this, but at least it's now more safe. But yeah, this one really cool. Both Comic-Con exclusives. My collection of pop figures is ever growing. However, the Comic-Con exclusive ones are special to me. There's a lot of rare ones that I own, and as I get some of the ones that are rare, like the Corrupted Venom or the Toucan one, as I get some of the ones that are more rare, it makes me feel better about my pop figure collection. Now, we're at about 12 minutes in. I've hid this one behind me the entire video just to make sure no one could catch a glimpse of this. I'll probably put it in the thumbnail anyway. But I've hid this one behind me the entire time to make sure no one could catch a glimpse of this. I have been looking for this since 2018. Since 2018. And online, it's always been $20 to $40. And, it's always been $20 to $40 to even $80 online, and I almost did spend in 2018 almost $40 to $50 on this, but I never got it because I decided to be smart with my money then and buy it and spend it on something else. However, the fates have aligned, and I have finally gotten something that I've been looking for so long. Originally, he was going to sell it for 10. I only had 7 on me, but he actually sold it to me for 7. And when I saw this in the store, there was no question. I had to have it. And this right here is the Lobit Five Nights at Freddy's plushie. It's 100% official. It has all the Funko tags on it and everything. It does have one weird stain on her butt, but that's completely fine. It's the Lobit plush. No, people have no idea how long I've been looking for this. How long I've been trying to find this one for a reasonable price. And I got it for $7. That's the thing with a frickin' flea market. You can find finds like this. And it's crazy. I'm so happy to be able to add this Lobit plush to my collection. I've been looking for it for nearly 3 years now. Which is crazy. And I'm so happy that I can finally sit down and say, Lobit, the stuffed animal, is finally part of my collection. And I can finally add this elusive plush to my collection. One of my friends did have the Lobit one, and they had the Lobit one, and I wanted the Lobit one. I wanted it anyway because it was rare, and it was cool, and I've always liked Lobit. Lobit's always been one of my favorites. I spent decades searching for this one, and looking for the Lobit Walgreens action figure. The Lobit Walgreens action one I found much earlier than I did this one. I found that one, it might have been also 2018 that I found that one, maybe early 2019. However, this, I am so happy to say that I can add this to my collection, and besides maybe Bonnet, this is probably the rarest Five Nights at Freddy's stuffed animal that I have. I don't actually know how much it's worth. I could bring it up on my computer and look right now, but I don't feel like it. But I just know that this one is very rare, and it's pretty expensive online. So I am very happy that I can sit down and I can say Lolbit has finally been added to the collection. She can sit in the front of the shelf and look proudly amongst the rest and say, I'm the rarest and I'm the best. I don't know, I saw this, it was on the top shelf. I almost didn't see it. It was on the top shelf just sitting up there, and I saw it and I had to have it. I asked how much it was. He said $10. And I only had 6 ones. And I looked at my mom and I said, do you have any more money that I can just borrow, so that I can get this? And, the seller says, if you can find one more one, I'll give it to you. And my mom has another one in her purse, and bam. Lolbit is now forever mine. And I don't even know if I'll ever see another one of these again, which, the fates have aligned. And I've spent the past few minutes talking about this one Five Nights at Freddy's plush. And it might seem like I'm overreacting. But this, there's a lot of things, a lot of antique things that are really cool that I've found. Mint condition in the box Furbies. A vinyl from, like, 19, I think it's 80 or 70 something. That, it just reads out stories of Spider-Man. I have a lot of older antique things that are really cool. And this, I'm not going to say it's because I do have a lot of really cool finds and things that I have from flea markets. Mint condition, old, in-the-box stuff that is really cool. However, this is one of my best and one of my favorite finds to date while going to a flea market. I normally don't do videos going over stuff that I've gotten at thrift stores, flea markets, stuff like that. I do find a lot at them. And a lot of people look down at people who go to thrift stores. They're like, oh, you're poor and that's why you go there. No. You can actually find really cool stuff. And for a collector like myself, today was a fantastic day. For me personally. Because I added a lot of really cool things to my collection today. Lolbit, the Corrupted Venom Pop, the Toucan Comic-Con Pop, and not just one, but both of the Widowmaker Pop Figures. Along with these things, and an AC/DC shirt. But yeah, I am very proud of this. I know I've gone on for decades, but I am very happy that I was able to get this today. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a good day. Go check out a flea market. That's my homework for you. Today's Saturday at the time I'm uploading this video. You have Sunday and Monday, I believe I don't know, it's some holiday. I should really know. Alexa, what day is Monday? Alexa, is there a holiday on Monday?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yes, Martin Luther King. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday on Monday, so today's Saturday at the time that I'm uploading this. You have Sunday and you have Monday. My homework to you is to go check out a flea market. Don't skip out anything. Even if a store looks uninteresting, the store that I found this in looked pretty uninteresting. That's where I found this. It's always worth it to check out something that you didn't initially think you would find anything in. So my homework for you this weekend is go try and check out a flea market. Go try and see if you can find something cool or something rare at your local flea market or thrift store. Just give it a try, because you'll never know what you find. And if you do find something, tell me in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. If you watched to the very end of this 20-minute video, comment, I don't know, Kit Kat. And I'll know you watched to the very end, and I'll be very happy that you stuck around to the end of this video of me ranting about Lolbit and my collections that it doesn't seem like a lot of people care about anymore. However, I haven't done a video like this in a while, and it is a good, it's a nice kind of video that I finally get to do again. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this. Have a good existence. Klein done, out.